I'm going to show you a method to get fast experience and fast money early on in the game using outposts. Now, to give you an idea of how quick this is going to be, once you have this set up, all you have to do is sleep. I can put my sleeping quarters closer to this, gather the resources, and craft. So we're going to craft these isometric magnets, which I believe sell for me about 5 each. This is after 2 full nights of sleep, so 48 hours of sleep. I can craft 99. And then I can craft almost another 99. That gives me over 200 experience that fast. Now, how do I have this set up? I'm going to show you. To set this up, you're going to need to find a location that is going to have, let's open my scanner. You're going to have nickel. You're also going to have to find cobalt, and preferably a second batch of cobalt. Then you're going to have power. You can pick how you want to power it. And then you're going to have storage containers, which you are going to link together to all end up as close to these storage containers as you can, close to your base. But you can just go around and grab it from every storage container to make sure you grab everything. Now, this sounds hard to find a location like this, but it's relatively easy and it's early. So let me show you where I did this. I actually was able to do this at Lavelle, which is right here. And right here is basically where you go right at the very beginning of the game. Yes, this is Alpha Centauri. Right down here is Lavelle, and you can go to Lavelle, and if I look at the planet and I show the resources, all you have to do is find any location where it says nickel and land anywhere random, and then look for a nice spot to set up your location, your outpost. It's that simple. Now, there is a kind of an issue. You gotta leave with all that weight. So if you can build a place to set off your ship, like, park it down right next to your outpost and get up from there, that makes everything easier. Me, I didn't have the resources at the time I decided to test this out, so I am going to get the joy of trying to make it back to my ship while carrying, I'm afraid, I'm going to look real quick. That's fine. I have resources, 711 isometric magnets. Now, how long does it take to do this sleep setup? I'll show you the sleep setup for anyone who hasn't done it. See, I made a bed, and I do think there's probably better planets and better things to make. I just haven't gotten that far. I also noticed that it says local hours, so there's a chance that if you pick a planet that has longer hours, that maybe you get more resources when that happens. I'm not entirely sure how accurate that's going to be. I can say that when I slept on a different planet and was grinding resources by sleeping, I think it was gold, if I did 24 hours, I was able to fill 3 full containers of gold after 1 24-hour sleep. So there's probably a better location with a slower orbit to make this way, way, way better. But I just wanted to share it now because I know people are early on in the game and maybe you want to level up, but you don't really, you're tired, maybe you've been playing a lot, you want something you can easily grind. So there's 24, and then you just set it again. And I just think this is a great way, like if I'm watching a Twitch stream, I'm catching up on a show, maybe I'll watch the One Piece live action, something like that. I can have this running, and I'll just have to interact with it every few minutes to make some money, make some experience. And of course, as you all know, to level up your character with experience, you have to go out and actually do things. So it's not like you're going to end up with an amazing hyper-powered character. If you've watched my other videos, I've shown how to get things that are worth so many credits that, at least at the beginning, you don't need to do this. Definitely check out my video on the legendary armor and also a amazing suit of armor right at the start of the game that if you don't want it, you can just sell it for a ton of credits. And here we go. We're at the 48-hour mark. So the way I do this is I go over here, and you'll see these are ticking up because they're starting to fill up. And you just go ahead and grab. Go over to this one. Grab. And I have one over here. And yes, I should move all my boxes and make them close. This is just an initial setup. As you can see, the weight is a real problem for me. But that's all the resource gathering I have to do to then be able to set this up. And then I just go craft. As I said, if there's a way to leave quickly, or if you don't even want the goods, you don't want the money, which I might not, you can just drop this on the ground and go on with your day. And it's that simple. Hopefully this helps you out, and check out my other videos.